Hi, welcome back to RS Academy. This is Rav Shankar Sir Chemistry. In last session, I have done video regarding to displacement reactions. Please go through that. In that I have explained what is meant by displacement reactions and precipitation reactions with number of examples. Please go through that. So in this session, we are going to discuss neutralization reactions. So neutralization reactions are another categorization of double displacement reaction. So displacement reactions are classified two types, single displacement and double displacement reactions. And double displacements are classified into two types, precipitation reactions and neutralization reactions. So precipitation reactions and single displacement reactions I have done in previous videos. Please go through that. And in this video, we are going to discuss neutralization reactions. What is meant by neutralization reaction? If ions exchanging taking place between the acid and base, that is considered as a neutralization reaction. Listen to me. Double displacement reaction means two reactants react together, give substances, products by exchanging of the ions. If exchanging is done between acid and base, then that double displacement reaction is considered as neutralization reaction. What is meant by neutralization reaction? Neutralization reaction is a double displacement reaction in which exchanging of ions taking place between acid and base. So acid react with base gives salt plus water. Salt plus water. This one is called neutralization reaction. You will get very simple questions in case of neutralization reaction. What are the products of neutralization reaction? Question number 1. Salt and water. What are the reactants of neutralization reaction? Acid and base. So neutralization reactions are double displacement reactions or not? Double displacement reaction because of exchanging of ions taking place between acid and base is called neutralization reaction. Okay, right. So neutralization reaction, that means so acids react with base, gives salt plus water, is called neutralization reaction. If you want to understand what are the neutralization reaction, how will you get the products in case of neutralization reaction? You must have know examples of acids, bases with their ions. So according to our syllabus, we must have know at least 7 acids and at least 5 or 6 bases. Very, very important. Acids and base I am going to write on the board. Please make a note of it. Right? So let us discuss what is meant by acid first of all. What is meant by acid? As an acid is a chemical substance with sour in taste. Sour in taste turns blue litmus to red. Blue litmus to red is called acid. Not only that, acids ready to produce H plus ions in water. H plus ions in water. H plus ion in water. So H plus ion is highly reactive. It's combined with water and produce hydronium ion. H3O plus ion is called hydronium ion. Hydronium ion. Hydronium ion. So this is a few words regarding to acid. In case of second chapter, acids and bases, I am going to explain in detail what is meant by acids and physical properties, chemical properties. But in case of neutralization reaction, we must have know what is meant by acid and examples, what is meant by base and their examples. Okay, right. So that's why I would like to minimize the discussion regarding to acid. Just I would like to give examples of acids and bases. Right? Generally, acid are sour in taste, turns blue litmus to red, and they produce H plus ion in water. H plus ion also called proton. Please make a note of it. H plus ion also called proton. Proton is highly reactive like you people. So it's ready to combine with water and produce hydronium ion. This is what is meant by acid. Next one, examples of acids. I will give 7 acid examples. Please make a note of it and make a use of it. First one is HCOOH. This one is called formic acid. Formic acid. Please make a note of it. Formic acid. Formic acid, or also called methanoic acid. Methanoic acid. So methanoic acid is a IUPAC name, but formic acid is a common name because of formic acid is present in ant-sting, in Latin formica. So ant in Latin formica. So this acid is present in ant sting, so that's why it is called formic acid. Not only that, formic acid present in ant sting, bee sting, nettle plant sting. Ant sting, bee sting, nettle plant sting. Please remember that. Formic acid is also called methanoic acid. It's split up into HCOO minus formate ion and H plus ion. Please remember. HCOO minus formate ion and H plus ion. Next, acetic acid. Next, second example, acetic acid. Formula CH3COOH. CH3COOH. This is called acetic acid. Acetic acid. Acetic acid present in vinegar. So in Latin, vinegar is called acetum. So that's why it is called as acetic acid, and also called ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid is a IUPAC name. Ethanoic acid, also called ethanoic acid. It's split up into CH3COO minus acetate ion and H plus ion. Acetate ion and H plus ion. Next one. Third one is nitric acid. HNO3, nitric acid. So it's split up into H plus. Okay, let us write negative charges first of all. NO3 minus nitrate ion along with H plus ion. So nitric acid, it's called nitric acid. Nitric acid, also called aqua fortis. Aqua fortis. Aqua fortis means strong water. Strong water. Water. And nitric acid also considered as queen of chemicals. Queen of chemicals. Queen of chemicals. Nitric acid called HNO3. It's split up into nitrate ion and H plus ion. So nitric acid also called aqua fortis, that means strong water, and also considered as queen of chemicals. Next, fourth one, sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Sulfuric acid split up into SO4 2 minus and 2H plus ions. So this is called sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. I said already, sulfuric acid also called oil of vitriol. Oil of vitriol. And also it's considered as king of chemicals. Please make a note of it. King of chemicals. king of chemicals. Please copy that. King of chemical. Next example, fifth one, phosphoric acid H3PO4. It's split up into PO4 3 minus along with 3H plus ions. This is called phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid. So there is no other name. So please remember phosphoric acid. Next example. Carbonic acid H2CO3. It's split up into CO3 2 minus ion, carbonate ion along with 2H plus ions. Okay, so these are the very important examples of acid: formic acid, acetic acid, nitric acid, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid, and carbonic acid. Please remember these are acids. Right. Next. Next, let us have a talk regarding to bases. Bases. Bases are generally bitter in taste. They turn red litmus to blue. They produce OH minus ions in water. OH minus ion is called hydroxide ion or hydroxyl ion. So generally bases are bitter in taste. They turn red litmus to blue. When the bases are dropped in water, they splits into OH minus ion and metal ions. OH minus ion itself is called hydroxide ion or hydroxyl ion. Please write down that hydroxide or hydroxyl ion. Hydroxide ion or hydroxyl ion. Now let us see examples. Right. First one is sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide split up into Na plus and OH minus ion. The name of this base is sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide, also called caustic soda. Caustic soda. So sodium hydroxide is a chemical name. So caustic soda is common. Right. Next, second example, potassium hydroxide, KOH. It's split up into K plus and OH minus ion. So the name of this one is potassium hydroxide. Potassium hydroxide, also called caustic potash. Caustic potash. So chemical names and common names are very important. Please copy. Next one. Third one. Calcium hydroxide, Ca2 plus and 2OH minus ions. Calcium hydroxide is called calcium hydroxide is also called Slackle lime. And calcium hydroxide solution also called lime water. So calcium hydroxide also called Slackle lime. Silicyl lime is a common name. Calcium hydroxide is a chemical name. And one more important, it used in whitewashing. Whitewash. Next one, fourth one is magnesium hydroxide. It's split up into Mg2 plus and 2OH minus. Magnesium hydroxide, also called milk of magnesia. Milk of magnesia. Milk of magnesia. So milk of magnesia used as antacid. Antacid. Used as antacid. Last example. Ammonium hydroxide, NH4OH. It gives NH4 plus and OH minus ion. Ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide. Right. These are the list of acids and bases. Please learn in detail. I have given 6 examples of acids and 5 examples of bases. Please practice the names, formulas and splitting of ions of these acids and bases. Right. Now, let us write equations between acid and base, that is neutralization reactions. So neutralization reaction means neutralization reactions are double displacement reactions. So exchanging of ions taking place between the acid and base. Let us take when sodium hydroxide dropped in HCl, then we will get NaCl and water, sodium chloride and water. Exchanging of ions taking place, sodium ion Na plus OH minus and H plus Cl minus. This one is combined with this and this one is combined with this. We will get sodium chloride along with water. Exchanging of ions taking place, double displacement reaction and neutralization reaction as well. Next one, calcium hydroxide with sulfuric acid. You will get, so calcium Ca2 plus ion and 2 OH minus ions are here and SO4 2 minus and 2 H plus ions are here. Then you will get calcium sulfate along with 2 molecules of water. This one also neutralization reaction and double displacement reaction. Please copy this. Next example, potassium hydroxide react with hydrochloric acid, you will get potassium chloride along with water. So these are the neutralization reactions. I hope you understand. So neutralization reactions are double displacement reactions. In these reactions, exchanging of ions taking place between acid and base. So why should we call these reactions as neutralization reaction? Because of, so in these reactions, acids are reacting with bases. So basic properties are neutralized by the acids and acidic properties are neutralized by the bases. So both are reached neutralization. So that's why these are called neutralization reactions. I hope you understand this session. So please watch each and every video what I am posting in the YouTube channel. Please go through that all the videos and learn chemistry in detail. So thank you. Have a nice day.